Good morning, Raiders.
And welcome back to the show.
Hey, Gulliver.
Welcome back to Raider 305.
Yes, and welcome to the new year.
I'm Julia Paquette.
And I'm Jordan Bankston.
On today's show, we explore Wayside Market, a small family-run cafe that helps bring the Pinecrest community together.
Next, we see how an active student section at our school sporting events can affect the game outcomes and increase overall school spirit.
Then we hear how a community comes together through the weekend markets at Key Biscayne.
And finally, we give you a front row seat into the new Stranger Things store at Albertura Mall.
Get ready for all these stories and more on Raider 305.
On Saturday mornings, you'll find the residents of Key Biscayne exploring the local markets and experiencing all different types of culture. Matilda and Hannah tells us more. Wayside Market is a popular place in the Pinecrest community where people gather to shop and enjoy delicious treats. You know what I was just thinking about today, Luca?
What's up?
How our girls volleyball team just beat St. Brendan last week for this championship.
Well, the team serves the W.
Well, speaking of winning, this whole month the cafeteria will serve Hispanic themed foods in honor of Hispanic Heritage Month.
That sounds delicious. Wait, Jordan, where have you been?
Man, I feel great. I gotta say, Luca, I love the color you have on today.
Thank you, Jordan. Back, Raiders.
Whew, and happy Friday.
Wait, Jordan, what are you doing here? Where's Ollie at?
I know, surprise.
And that's gonna do it for today.
Stay safe, Raiders, until we see you next time. Relaxing tides are a staple to the famous Miami Beach. Long Beach is a sea of culture, but what makes it special are those who swam here from even bigger oceans. The shores of Southern California are a great place to call home. For most of us, school means reading, writing, or arithmetic. But for students at the School of Rock, it means just a little bit more.
The more energy you put into it, it goes from just being like, oh, I'm at School of Rock Coral Gables in Sunset Place to, oh, I'm at School of Rock as a whole.
Every time I have a student in a day that I know they're devoted to drumming, it does allow me to like give just that much more into the lesson because I know they'll pick it up, they'll resonate with it, and they'll help them grow on the instrument, and that makes lessons much more fun.
For senior student Declan Wagon, it didn't take long to realize he was a part of something much bigger than himself.
At our first show, we get off and then another group that rehearsed a different day that we had no contact with at that point starts playing. We're like, oh my God, these are a lot of other kids just like us. Especially from there, that's when like 3 months after that, the first ever house band we had here, it was only 6 people at the time, now it's like 20. I mean, it's just like it's an ever evolving thing and you're always meeting new musicians.
At this school, the vocalists aren't the only ones finding a new key.
It can help me start a conversation, do conversations, and when like we're in the rehearsal rooms, talk about new songs and like different ways, styles of playing.
Everybody can like relate to you and stuff, like everybody listens to you. And you could talk to anyone you want, really. Like everybody's always there for you, everyone's really friendly.
No matter where you are, it's very much like it gives you a voice, it gives you an opportunity to do really anything musically you want to as long as you put in the energy.
While the sound of music may fill these halls, it's the voices of these students that keep the beat here alive. A fresh haircut. Customers here describe it as the best feeling. But there's more to the experience than just the combs and the clippers.
Everyone makes me feel welcome, so pretty much the first step I walk in, so yeah.
And this sense of belonging is all created by the barbers.
I think that just the greeting itself as soon as they come in, making sure that they feel seen, you know, just a simple like, hey, how's it going, you know. We've got a pretty tight-knit group of barbers in here, so it's kind of cool to just like come into work and cut hair. I know most of my clients, and then I'm friends with all of the barbers in here, and we just get to kind of hang out all day. It's pretty cool. So.
The barbers are really, really, really smart, clever, really rich lives, you know, and they bring a lot of themselves into every conversation and every haircut.
And these conversations can have a lasting impact.
I talked to my barber about love's difficulties and my love difficulties and how they related, considering they came from quite different places. Concluded that dating is pretty similarly dysfunctional, regardless of where you're from.
And all of these conversations give the customers a feeling that his barbershop is a cut above the rest.
This is probably the best place in Long Beach as far as I'm concerned. They were like, well, what other places have you tried? And I was like, I haven't tried any because I found my barbershop on the first go.
From great cuts to even better conversations, this popular barbershop shows that the talk of the town starts right in these seats. Ah, thank you, sir. That was perfect. For Raider Vision, for Raider Vision, for Raider Vision, hit it. I'm Jordan Bankston.